we're going to start by standing up today, but go slowly because it's still a little early. People are still joining. Good morning, Nancy. And we're going to start standing at the top of your mat. So when you're ready, just get there, take your time, and take off your socks if you have them on. I'm in the basement, so I'm always freezing, so the socks are always on. So I'm going to take them off, and there's a reason for that. I want you to, while you're standing, to just start to feel the mat beneath your feet. We're going to be doing a lot of balancing today, a lot of one-legged stuff. And I did that for a reason. I did that to challenge you. I did that because I like to do something different every time. But the challenge in not only finding the balance, I will, Betsy. Not only finding the balance, but finding your ability to get back into it. I'm finding this most challenging in this groundhog environment to stay the course and to not fall and continue to fall. So, hi, Jenny. So today is a practice of balance, but it's also a practice of coming back, of getting back into that place of groundedness, that place of strength, that place of rooted into the earth so that you can adjust from there. You can do something different, but starting first and coming back each time, particularly after you fall, particularly after you go a little off track. We're going to start at the top of your mat and go ahead, take a deep breath in, reach your arms up to the sky. We're without music to start, and exhale, bring your hands to heart center and gently close your eyes. Please know that this class is brought to you by Balance Webster. Hi Kara, happy belated birthday. The link is on my earlier post announcing this class today to sign up to pay for a virtual class pass. All of that, it's a reduced rate significantly than going into the studio, obviously, but everything that you do helps to keep a local business surviving. So in this time, we need to do everything we can to support local businesses. So again, standing up tall, starting to find your breath, and your eyes are closed. Good morning, Kara. Good morning, Kathy. And with your hands together at heart center, just noticing the breath moving in and out through your nose. Notice if this breath allows you to feel any differently. If through this breath you can find space. And if through this breath you can find some groundedness. With your inhales, obviously, you're expanding your lungs, you're expanding your belly, you may be even expanding your collarbones. And with your exhales, find the foundation of this pose through your feet. So really root your feet into the earth. And imagine even there are roots coming out of your feet into the earth, through your floor, into the depths of the dirt and the rock and all of that, all the way down to the center of the earth, so that you really feel that groundedness. And then from that groundedness, can you grow up a little bit taller? Hi, Tony. And then with your breath, start to shift your weight a little forward and back. Good morning, Wendy. Welcome. And a little side to side, so you feel the weight on the inside of your feet and the outside of your feet. Good morning, Jason. And just shifting your weight from side to side, and notice how that translates to your hips, to your core, maybe to the top of your head. Can you be that in tune to notice how shifting your weight forward, backward, side to side affects the rest of your body? And then can you reconnect to that breath, that expansion, and that rootedness? And then go ahead and shift your weight to your right foot. Thank you, Wendy. And then lift that left foot. How did you know, Hannah? Good morning, Robin. Just lift it. You don't have to do anything with it. Just lift it off the ground so that you can feel the shift of your weight and the concentration of your balance to the right side of your body. And then go ahead and shift your weight to your, place the left foot down. So I hope you were able to keep your eyes closed through that. That's part of the practice. It's part of the belief in yourself. And then go ahead and shift your weight to your left foot. And those of you on carpet know that you're just strengthening those muscles even more. That right foot is now off the mat. Your eyes are still closed. Reconnecting to that earth, the groundedness of the earth and the extension through your inhale. And then go ahead and place that right foot on the mat. Gently hit play. Ready? 1, 2, hold on. 1, 2, 3, play. Okay. And then go ahead, come back to standing again. And you can open your eyes up, take a deep breath in, reach your arms up to the sky, expand that chest, and then exhale, hands back to heart center. So shifting your weight over to the right side of your foot, body again, and then go ahead and lift that knee up towards the hip. Good. And notice how that's different. Now your eyes are open. And when you do fall, remember that idea of coming back. And then place that left foot on the mat. Shift your weight over to the left and lift your right knee in line with your hip. Good. First side, second time. Place the right foot down. Lift the left knee. Good. Reach your arms up to the sky. Notice how that changes your balance, how that changes your breath. Finding that foundation, but now also finding the core strength, right? The engagement of everything pulling into the midline of the body, the legs, the belly, the shoulder blades, okay? But not the shoulders. Let that be relaxed. And then place that left foot down, I guess, and then shift over to the left and lift the right knee. Good, breathe. All right, let's go back to that first side. Right foot down, left knee lifts. Good. Now swing that leg all the way back and find warrior 3. So lean forward with the chest, extend that left leg long, and breathe. So I'd like you to try and go a little slower today as we move through these poses. Find that foundation, fall, come back. Come back to the foundation, come back to the core strength, come back to the extension of your breath. Come on back to standing. Shift your weight to your left foot. Arms to the sky, lift your right knee. Stay strong. Now, slowly as you can, see if this changes it. Reach that right leg all the way back to warrior 3. Good. Foundation. Strength to the midline of the body. Expansion through the breath. Good. Go ahead and place that right foot down, forward fold at the top of your mat. Let it go. Shake your head. Woo. Find your breath. Shake your hips. Bend one knee. Stretch the other heel back. Or stretch the other leg back. Bend the other knee. Shift into the hip. Straight leg hip. Good. Lift up halfway. Flatten the back. Breathe in. Plant the hands back down, exhale. Step the left foot to the back of the mat. Step the right foot wide. Bring your hands down inside of the right foot and drop your left knee to the ground. So we're in an Anjaneyasana with the hand, not in an Anjaneyasana. We're in a Gecko Pose with the back knee down. Reach the right arm up to the sky. Sink those hips forward and open up the chest. Now stretch the right arm all the way back. And can you reach for that left foot for a quad stretch? So lifting that left, bending that left knee, reaching for the left foot for a quad stretch. Sink the hips forward, push the foot into the hand into the foot. This is for my friends who are going running first and watching this later. Take another breath. And reach the right arm up to the sky. Place the hands down inside of the right foot, straighten the right leg. Pull the hips back, push the right foot down. Now lift your belly and chest away from the right leg. Reach the heart forward a little bit more and then fold down again inside of that right foot. Bend into the right knee. Keep that right foot outside of the right hand and step the left foot outside the left hand so you're in Malasana squat. Now shift your weight a little bit side to side in those feet. Good. Now bring your elbows in because I like to push them into my inner thighs. Bring the elbows in so that your arms and legs are not connected. Press down into the feet, squeeze into the midline of the body. See how I lifted a little bit when I squeezed in? So pull the legs in, pull the belly in, pull the shoulder blades back and down. Now pressing down through the feet, come all the way to standing. Walk those feet back together. Reach the arms up to the sky, take a big breath in, and then fold down, exhale. Lift halfway up, flatten the back, breathe in. Now step your right foot back, step your left foot wide, hands are inside of the left foot, right knee is down onto the ground. Sink the hips forward, bring the heart forward. Reach the left arm up to the sky, and then reach it all the way to the back of the mat. Bend your right knee, reach back for the right foot. Press the foot, the hips forward, the foot into the hand, roll the shoulders back, breathing. Place the hands down inside of the left foot, pull the hips back. Drag that left leg back isometrically so you're engaging that muscle. Now lift the belly and chest away from the left leg and fold down longer. One more breath. Bend the left knee, step back to hands and knees. Just a couple of cat-cows here. Breathe in, look up. Breathe out, round. 2 more, breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Now flatten the back. Lift your right leg up so that the right knee is bent right behind you. Lift it up to the back. Good. Now cross the right leg behind the left leg and sit the hips back. Just don't do anything with the hands, just sit the hips back. You'll feel the stretch through the hips. And then come back with that right leg out behind you, shoulders over wrists, right leg right where we started. Good. Cross the right leg behind the left. Sit back one more time. Good. Come on back. Now lift the right knee out to the side here and do the same thing. Cross the right leg behind the left. Sit back. One more time. Right leg out to the side. Engage that muscle. And then bring the right leg behind the left. Good. Come on back. Hands and knees. We're going to do the same thing to the left side. So lift the left leg. Left knee is bent right out to the back. And then left leg behind the right, sit back. Shins, both shins are down. Come on back, left leg up. Cross it. Jeff Belkowski, how the heck are you? Good, and then out to the side with that left leg. Left knee is still bent, and then back behind you. So we're just warming up the hips here. You'll know why later. Come on back one more time out to the side, and then cross it behind you. Good. Come on back to hands and knees. Curl your toes under. Take a deep breath in. Downward facing dog. Pedal out your feet. Bend one knee, stretch the other heel back and down. Lift up onto your tiptoes. Straighten both of your legs. Round your back forward to plank pose. Bend your elbows. You can lower your knees down first. Come onto your bellies. Reach your arms behind you, and you're either going to just reach them straight back with the palms facing your body or interlace your fingers. Pressing the toenails and the thighs down onto the mat. Lift the belly and chest. Roll the shoulders back. Open up to Shalabhasana. Locust pose. Good. Breathe. Open up the chest. Now, peel over onto your right side of your body and open up the left shoulder. Good. Come through center. Peel onto the left side of the body. Open up the right shoulder. Good. Hannah's getting into that. Come on back to center. Place the hands underneath your shoulders. Roll the shoulders back. Open up to Cobra. Cobra is your thighs are still on the mat. The elbows are bent. You're getting a lot of rotation in the shoulder with the elbows bent. Take another breath in, opening up the front of the body, and then lower down. Either press up to plank pose or to hands and knees, and then find your way back to downward facing dog. Taking a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take a little walk to the front of your mat. Lift halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Come up to stand. Lift that right knee or left knee as soon as you come up. Lift the left knee, reach your arms up to the sky, balancing on the right leg. Good, place that left foot down. Standing on the left leg, lift the right leg. Place the right foot down. Inhale all the way up. Exhale, fold all the way down. Lift halfway up, breathe in. Step back to plank pose or jump back to chaturanga. That just means bent elbow, low plank, and then curl up to Cobra, everybody, once you hit your bellies onto the mat, and then downward facing dog. So sun A's with that balance on each side. Take a big breath in when you get back to down dog and a big breath out. Good morning, Cheryl. Bend your knees, step or float to the front of your mat. Lift halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, fold it down. Inhale, as you stand, balance on the left leg, lift the right knee, go right into it. We're switching sides first. Good, keep the arms up, switch legs, right leg down, left knee up, left foot down, fold all the way down. Lift halfway up, breathe in. Vinyasa, that just means step back or jump back to plank or low plank. Lower down to your bellies, curl up into up dog or cobra. I prefer cobra, and downward facing dog. You can go through child's pose or hands and knees. Take a big breath in and down dog and a big breath out. Bend your knees, step or float to the front of your mat. Breathe in, lift halfway up when you get there. Exhale, forward fold. Now we're going to balance on the right leg. As soon as we come up, lift that left knee up, lift that left knee up. Good. Switch legs. Lift the right leg up. Now fold all the way down. Lift halfway up, breathe in. Step or float back through vinyasa. We're going to go through one more of these. When you get back to down dog, take a big breath in and a big breath out. Step or float to the front of your mat. Breathe in, lift halfway up. Breathe out, fold down. Balancing on the left leg, lift that right knee all the way up. Come on up. Yes, switch legs, keep the arms up. Good, fold all the way down. Lift halfway up, breathe in. Step or float back through vinyasa. Let it go. Okay. So when you get back to down dog, I want you to step your feet in a couple of inches. So last week we worked a lot on the preps for inversions, and why not work on them again? So with your feet halfway up, I want you to bring your shoulders a little bit more forward so they're coming more over the wrists. Good. Now engage your abdominal muscles and bend your knees. As you bend your knees, I want you to stick your butt up towards the sky, and you're going to kick your heels to your butt 3 times, trying to get your hips over your shoulders over your wrists. So you're working your way into a handstand prep. Good, Hannah. Yes, good. All right, 3 times. Don't forget, we're going to find our way up to the front of the mat, and we're going to forward fold the music to the next song, which is Casey and the Sunshine Band. Find your way into chair pose. I will join you. Here you go. Sit back through your heels. Engage your core. Relax your shoulders back and down. It's the core portion of class. Sit back even deeper. Shoulders back. Let your toes be light. Breathe. Now shift your weight over to your right foot. Engage your core. Found the foundation in the right foot. Lift your left knee. Lift your left foot off the mat. You're in a one-legged chair pose. You'll live, I promise. Lower the left foot down. Engage your core. Breathe. Shift your weight over to your left foot. Lift your right knee in towards your chest. Hold it. Breathe. Engagement into the midline of the body. Right foot down. Shift right over. Lift the left foot. Can you go deeper in the right? Left foot down. Right knee lifts. Breathe. Lower the right foot. Lower the butt all the way down. Lift the legs right up towards the sky. You're on your backs. Good. Feet are flexed. Lift those hips up. Straight up with the legs and lower down. Straight up with the legs and lower down. Straight up with the legs and lower down. If you want to challenge yourself, you're going to lift your chest at the same time. Straight up with the legs, lower down. For 8, for 7, make sure you're breathing. 6, feel those low abs working. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hold those hips up. Now just pulse those legs up towards the sky for 8, 7, 6. These low abs should be killing you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now bend the knees. Squeeze in tight like a ball. Tap the toes. Lower the head. Squeeze in tight like a ball. Tap the toes. For 8, for 7, for 6, 5, 4. Make sure you're squeezing up tight. 2, and 1. Now hold it at the top, and you're going to pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the feet. Keep the head, neck, and shoulders lifted. Take that left hand. Tap it towards the left heel. Come on back. Right hand to right heel. Come on back. Left, right, left, right. So you're squeezing your obliques. You got 4 more each side. You got 3 more each side. You know what's going to happen after this? What's going to happen, Hannah? Pulse. Yep, hold the right side and pulse it to the right for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Now left side, pulse it for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. We're going to end with bicycles. Don't give up. Pull the head, neck, and shoulders up. Left leg extends. Left shoulder to the right knee and alternate. Nice and slow for 8. For 7. We're almost there. 4. Right? 3, 2. That's it. And 1. You did it. Give your knees a hug. Drop them to the left. Open up to the right. Whoo! Come back through center. Knees to the right. Open up to the left. All right, come back to center. Rock and roll up to Malasana. Top of your mat. Good. Bring those elbows in. Press down into your feet. Engage your abdominal muscles. Squeeze into the midline of the body. Come all the way up to standing. Go all the way back down. Come all the way up to standing. Go all the way back down. Now, this time I want you to come to standing on just your right leg. Come all the way up to standing. Back to Malasana. So you're shifting your weight to your left foot. You're rooting down into the earth. You're engaging your core. Come up to standing on the left. Lift the right knee. Back to Malasana. That's a really good look at my ass. Shift over to the right. Balance on the right. Lift the left knee. Back to Malasana. Last time. Shifting your weight to the left. Lifting the right knee. Good. Forward fold at the top of your mat. Woo! Lift up halfway. Breathe in. Step or float back through vinyasa. So you could just go right back to down dog, or you can go to plank pose, lower down to your bellies, curl into cobra, and find your way back to downward facing dog. Pull it together. Slow your breath. Take off your jacket because you're hot. All right. Walk your feet in a few inches. You didn't think you were going to get away with only doing it one time. Start to lift your shoulders over your wrists. How are those shoulders, Nancy? Good. Bend your knees. Lift the belly up. Tailbone towards the sky. You're going to kick the heel to your butt 3 times. Yes. Engage your core. It's super important. Good. Forward fold. Top of your mat. Breathe in. Lift halfway up. Breathe out. Fold down. Come all the way up to standing. Reach the arms up to the sky. Bring your hands to heart center. Shift your weight onto your right foot. Remember how slowly we went the first time so we could find the foundation, engage the core, lift the left knee. Good, extend the left leg long. Good, breathe. Now shift your weight over to that right leg. Good, engage your core, reach your arms to the sky. Reach through the right leg, extend it nice and long. Now swing it all the way back, left leg, sorry. All the way back, warrior 3, balancing on the right leg. Good. Stay strong here. Lift that left inner thigh up. Stand that left leg on the back wall. Place the hands down, standing splits. Just folding over the right leg. Good. Lift that left leg up even higher. Even higher. Good. Bend your right knee. Reach those left toes to the back of the mat. Come all the way up to Crescent Lunge. Reach the arms up to the sky. Inhale. Now bend the elbows out to the side. Exhale. Round the back. Inhale, lean back, open the chest. Exhale, round the back. One more time. Inhale, exhale, round. Hold it here, round the back. Pull the elbows together, the forearms together. Scoop the tailbone. Feel the stretch through the back body. Inhale the arms all the way up to the sky. Take that left hand forward and that right arm behind you. Take the right hand to the hip and the left arm up to the sky. Lean back. Keep that right knee bending. Good. Now bring that left hand inside of the right foot and the right arm up to the sky. Low lunge twist. Open up the chest. Good. Roll the shoulders to the back of the body. Open up the heart a little bit more. Good. Plant the hands down. Go back to a three-legged dog. Right leg is lifted all the way up and back. Three-legged dog. Keep the leg nice and strong. Come forward to a three-legged plank pose. Shoulders over the wrist. The right leg is off the ground. You could bend your elbows and take a push-up here. A three-legged push-up or not. We'll all end up on our bellies with the right foot down. Inhale to Cobra and exhale to downward facing dog. Whew, you good? All right, walk the feet in a few inches. We're going to do it again. So take your time, engaging the core, feeling the shoulder blades reaching up towards the waist as you bring your shoulders over your wrists. Kick your heels to your butt 3 times. That's it. More ribcage handle, more ribcage hugging in. Good. Forward fold, top of the mat when you get there. Lift up halfway, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Come all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up to the sky. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale. Balancing on the left leg. Pull the right knee up. Shifting your weight into your left foot. Reaching the right knee. Good. Extend the arms up to the sky. Extend the right leg long. Good. Flex that foot. Press it on the wall in front of you. Lift it up a little bit higher. Lift your chest up. Root that left foot into the ground. Now swing that right leg all the way back. Warrior 3. Heart is forward. Inner right thigh is lifting. Inner right heel towards the sky. Heart is forward. Head is forward. Foot is back. One more breath. Plant the hands, standing splits. Lift that right inner thigh towards the sky. Lift that right leg up even higher, walking the hands towards the left foot. Now, see if you can keep your hands really light this time as you bend your left knee and reach your right toes to the back of the mat. Inhale all the way up to Crescent Lunge. Whoo, doggy. Bend the elbows out to the side. Good. Inhale, lift up, lean back. Exhale, round the back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round. One more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round and hold, squeezing, elbows together, palms together. Inhale, arms up to the sky. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm behind you. Stay strong. Keep that left knee bent. Lean that left hand to the low back and the right arm to the sky. Breathe. Take that right hand inside of the left foot. Reach the left arm up to the sky. Low lunge twist. Left knee is bent. Right leg is strong. Opening up the chest. All right, left hand comes down. Left leg goes back, three-legged dog. Come forward to a three-legged plank. Now stay strong. The same principles. Rooting down, engage the core, bend the elbows right into the sides of the body. One push-up maybe, or all the way down to your bellies. Inhale up to Cobra, and exhale to downward facing dog. All right, take a big breath in and a big breath out. Find your way to the top of the mat, whether that's 3 kick-ups or not. Option to keep it challenging. When you get there, lift halfway up, breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Now, right from the forward fold, I want you to root into that right foot and lift that left knee all the way up to straighten the left leg, arms up to the sky. Swing that left leg all the way back, warrior 3. Good, plant the hands, standing splits. Option to kick up to that, handstand prep, or start to walk the hands towards that right foot for balance, taking the hands off the mat. Nancy's sweating. Anybody else sweating? Hannah, are you sweating? Mm-hmm. Back to a standing split. Now try and get light in those hands, bending the right knee. Try to use no hands as you reach the left leg to the back of the mat. All the way up to a crescent lunge. Inhale. Exhale, left hand forward, right arm behind you. Lean that right arm behind you, the left arm up to the sky. You can bring the left elbow outside of the right knee or left hand inside of the left foot for twists, the way we did it before, or hands to heart center with the elbow on the knee. Hannah's showing you that variation. Lean back a little bit more. Everyone, place the left hand inside of the right foot. You can stay here, or you can step that right foot back to a side plank, but keep the right leg lifted away from the left leg. One more breath, super strong. Lift the right leg, everyone. Step the right foot forward, low lunge. Plant that right hand down, three-legged down dog all the way back. Three-legged plank pose. You could take the push-up or not. And then down onto your bellies, Cobra or upward facing dog, and downward facing dog. Whoo! All right, find your way to the front of your mat. We got the other side. Then we're gonna mix it up a little bit. Okay, this time we're gonna come from forward fold, balancing on the left leg. So shift your weight over, engage your core, lift that right leg, extend it as you extend the arms up to the sky. Go right into warrior three. Good, plant the hands, standing splits. Option to kick up, shoulders over wrists, reaching that right leg up to the sky, hips over shoulders, engaging the core, or starting to walk your hands to the left foot and finding some balance. No hands on the mat, maybe grabbing that ankle. Okay, now get those hands nice and light. Start to bend your left knee and try to not use your hands on the mat as you reach the right toes all the way back. Inhale up to Crescent Lunge. Exhale, right hand forward, left arm behind you. Now lean back, left hand is back, right arm to the sky. The hand either going to come inside of the left foot or the right elbow is going to go outside of the left knee and hands are to heart center and you're leaning back. Okay, one of those two options. I'm kind of showing you Hannah here. Take that right hand inside of the left foot. You can stay right here, or you can step that left leg all the way back without touching the right leg. So lift that left leg. Breathe. Everyone lift the left leg. Step the foot forward in a low lunge twist. Plant the hand down, three-legged dog. Left leg is in the air. Keep it strong and come forward to plank pose. Try the push-up. Elbows bend, even if it's just a little bend of the elbow. And then all the way down to your bellies. And then all the way back to child's pose. Woohoo! You deserve that child's pose. Oh, good. We have lots of time for the next sequence I've got in my head. So those people who are out for a run that I opened up those hips in the beginning, I'm sorry about blowing out your legs a little bit more. Just let that third eye rest on the mat. You're all good. Okay. Downward facing dog. Whoo! Hannah's sweating. She's wiping the sweat off her brow. All right. Lift the right leg up into the air. Bend your right knee and just open up that hip to the right side of your room. So the knee is bent. Your shoulders are square. Your hip is open. It's called wild dog. You see Hannah? Good. And then pull the right knee into your nose and step the foot between the hands. We're going to open all the way up to warrior two. So the right knee is forward, the right toes are forward, the left toes are to the left side of your mat, and your hips are open to the left side of your mat. Hey, Cindy. And you're gazing out over your right fingertips, relaxing the shoulders down. Sink the hips a little bit further. Find your breath. Find that foundation. Remember that inhale that we expanded our bodies at the beginning, and our exhale where we rooted down into the earth. Find that. Straighten the right leg. Reach both arms up to the sky. Gaze up. Inhale. Exhale back to that warrior two. Inhale. Reach the arms up to the sky. Straighten the right leg. Exhale, warrior two. Cindy posted a great picture of being on the Mackinac Island Bridge, and there was no one on it last week. That was really crazy. Inhale, reach the arms up to the sky, straighten the right leg. Exhale, warrior two. Now this time you're going to flip your right palm, reverse your warrior. I keep thinking about it, Cindy, that's why. Now take that right arm forward, down, and all the way to the back leg, bending your back knee for speed skater at the back of the mat. So left knee is bent, right leg is straight. You're at the back of your mat. I made that more complicated than it needed to be, I know. Just in case you didn't know, let's do it again. Come all the way up, warrior two, reverse your warrior, right arm is to the sky, inhale. Now take that right arm forward, down, and back to speed skater. Good, now all of the weight's on our back leg, right? We're gonna shift our weight into our front leg, place the right hand down in front of the right foot, and we're gonna shift into Ardha Chandrasana half moon pose. It's one of my favorite transitions, and I'm glad to show it to you. Good. Now lengthen your head, Hannah. Good. Open the shoulders. There you go. Now we're going to go right back to that speed skater. So left foot down, right, left knee bends all the way to the back of the mat, speed skater. So I want to make sure you got that. All right. So you're going to, all the weight's in the back foot. You're going to start to transition the weight to the front foot. Root that foot down into the earth. Shift that right arm forward. Root down into that right foot. Now from the rootedness of your right foot and your right hand, you're going to open up and extend that left arm and left foot. Open up the chest. Shoulders are back. Take another breath. Forward fold at the front of your mat. Good. Let the head go. Let the shoulders go. Good. Feel free to share this post once I save it and post it on your page so that your friends can take the class as well. Lift up halfway. Breathe in. Exhale, forward fold. Step back or float back through vinyasa. Okay. All right. Take a big breath in and down dog. I hope you're still smiling. And I hope that when you want to quit in this class, because it may not be easy, that you reset and start again, right? Because there's no better test of that than right now. Lift the left leg up to the sky, bending that left knee. You're opening up that left hip, spreading those left toes, breathing into the left side of the body. One more breath here. Good morning, Karen. Pull the left knee into the nose. Step the left foot forward right into warrior two. So now you're opening up to the right side of your mat. Your right toes are to the right side of your mat. Your left knee and toes are to the front of the mat. Sinking those hips down. Opening up the chest, expanding those arms, and gazing forward out of those left fingertips. Sink the hips a little bit heavier. Take a big breath in. And as you exhale, feel that rootedness of the earth. Now from the rootedness of the earth, inhale, straighten the left leg, reach the arms up, gaze up. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reach up, straighten the leg. Exhale, warrior two. You got two more. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Now flip your left palm, reverse your warrior. Right hand's down the right leg. Now bring that left arm forward, down, and all the way to the back of the mat, bending the right knee, straightening the left leg, speed skate at the back of the mat. Left leg is straight, weights on the right foot. Now remember, this time we went back, the first time around we went back to the reverse warrior. So come forward with that left knee, with that left hand, reverse your warrior, left arm is up, right arm is back. Good, back to speed skater at the back of your mat. There you go. All right, my favorite transition in the whole wide world. You're sliding that left hand, you're shifting your weight forward, and you're balancing on the left hand and the left foot. The right arm and the right leg is up. So find the foundation of whatever's on the mat, and from that place expand. And when you fall out, when that transition is wonky, you just keep trying. You just keep coming back to that rootedness. All right, back to speed skate. So bending that left knee, reaching those hands to the right foot. Good. So you're feeling all the weight in the right foot. Now start to transition to the left foot, sliding that left hand forward, rooting down into the left foot, the left hand. Now get light from that rootedness. Reach the arm up, lift that right hip, open up the chest, open up the front of the body. Take another breath in, and then forward fold, top of the mat. Let it go. Head shakes. Breathe. Move your jaw around a little bit. So I love this practice of yoga because it lets us know, how do we behave in challenging times? How do we behave when something gets thrown at us? How do we behave when something gets boring? How do we behave when we're tired? All right, lift halfway up, breathe in, and exhale, vinyasa, all the way to the back of the mat. So this is a great time to notice, do you clench? Do you want to give up? Do you just want to watch? Do you want to not try again? It's just an idea, a practice, so that we know what to do when in real life. Okay, we're going to do that again. And we're going to add on, of course. So lift the right leg to the sky, bend the right knee. Option to flip your dog, or just stay in that wild dog, opening up the hips. So the flipping of the dog, that heel gets heavy, that right hand gets light. Three-legged dog. Step that right foot forward. Find warrior two, gazing out over your front hand. Just one time. Straighten that right leg. Inhale up. Exhale, warrior two. Just one time. Flip the right palm. Reverse your warrior. Speed skate to the back of the mat, all the way back. The weight is all the way back. Now the weight is going to go all the way forward. Half moon pose, Ardha Chandrasana. You're going to love me after this. Flex your left foot, open up the chest. Now take that left foot and move it from the back of the room to the side of the room so it's outside. Now lower the left foot so it's in line with the right and lift that left leg straight up to the side. Not to the back anymore. Back to the right foot, hover it, and lift it back up. One more time, you're gonna hover it. Now listen up, you're gonna lift it again, but this time you're gonna cross it behind the right foot so the pinky toes are next to each other, so you can see me. The right leg's in front of the left leg, crossed in front, the left leg is crossed behind. The pinky toes are near touching, and your knees are slightly bent, you're folding forward, okay? Especially that back knee. You want to keep a little bend in that back knee and fold down. Whew. You're okay. The good news is we only do this one time. All right. So the left leg is behind the right leg. You're going to root down into those feet. Put a little bend in those knees. You're going to come all the way up to standing. Reach the arms up to the sky. Bend the elbows out to the side. Now, bend the knees. Lift that right knee a bit and recross it a little bit tighter. Bring the elbows, left elbow underneath the right elbow. Eagle. So you can either be here, here, or here, okay? One of those options. Sink the hips down. Lift the elbows up. Breathe. Find the foundation of that left foot. When you fall out, retry. Good. Now keep the arms right where they are. Balancing on that left foot, you're going to lift the right knee up. Warrior 3, all the way back. Uh-oh, this seems familiar. Plant the hands, standing splits. Bend the left knee, reach the right toes to the back of the mat. Inhale up to Crescent Lunge. Exhale, right hand forward, left arm behind you. Lean back, inhale. Option to bring the hand inside the left foot or the elbow outside of the knee. Breathe. Plant the right hand down, step back to side plank with the left leg lifted. Step the left foot forward, low lunge twist. Plant the left hand down, three-legged dog, left leg is in the air. Come forward to a three-legged plank, take the push-up. Lower all the way to your bellies. Inhale to Cobra. Exhale to Child's Pose. That was a lot. You're still living. You know what's going to be really good? The really long pigeon pose I'm going to give you after that. Okay? You're all okay. Getting out of your comfort zone for some of us, and what happens and how do you react? And then when you get out of your comfort zone in life, you know how to react. Come forward to hands and knees. Downward facing dog. We have the left side to do. Take a big breath in and down dog. Now open your mouth. Big sigh out. Let it go. I didn't hear you. We're going to do it again. Take a big breath in. Don't be afraid to make some noise. Open up your mouth. Big sigh out. All right. Left leg to the sky. Bend the left knee. Open the hip. Option to stay here in wild dog or go ahead and flip your dog. Hi, Carol. Hi, Evelyn. Come back to a three-legged dog. Pull the knee into your nose and step it forward to Warrior 2. Left knee is bent, opening up to the right side of your mat. Reach the arms up to the sky. Take a big breath in as you straighten your left leg. Exhale, Warrior 2. Flip your left palm, reverse your warrior, and then speed skate to the back of the mat. Hands on, down towards that right foot. Hips are to that right heel. Slide that left hand forward. Shift your weight forward to Ardha Chandrasana, half moon. Left foot, left hand. Open up the right side of the body. Now flex the right foot. Bring that right foot out to the side. Good. Lower the right foot to hover right next to the left foot. We're doing this 3 times. Lift the right leg back up. This is good for you. Lower the right hip. What happens when you get out of your comfort zone? Lift the right leg. One more time. Lower it to hover. One more time, lifting it. Now cross the right leg behind the left leg. Pinky toes are touching. Little bend in that right knee. You're folding over the legs. Pushing down into the big toe mounds, which are now on the outside of the feet. Breathing. Okay, we're going to balance on our right leg. And we're going to come all the way up. Reach the arms up to the sky. Lift the left knee a bit just to recross it a little bit more. Now bend the elbows out to the side. Right elbow underneath the left elbow. Remember, you can double cross or you can bring the backs of the hands together, bring the hands to the shoulders, wherever you are. Eagle pose, Garandasana, I believe. I could have said that wrong. Sink the hips, lift the elbow. Robin and Jen, did I get that right? What the hell? Doesn't matter, it's eagle pose. Sit back. All right, now balancing on the right leg, you're gonna lift that left knee. Unwind the arms, extend the left leg. Warrior 3 all the way back. Garandasana, something else. I don't know, maybe not. Plant the hands, standing split. Bend the right knee, reach the left toes back, crescent lunge, inhale. Right knee is bent, left leg is back. Open up, twist. Right hand is down, left arm is up. Left elbow outside of the right knee or inside of the right foot, hands to heart center. Lean back. Breathe. Left hand is down, right arm is up. Side plank, lift that right foot. Step the right foot forward, low lunge twist. Three-legged dog, right leg is in the air. Three-legged plank, one push-up. All the way down to your bellies. Cobra. Child. Actually, sit back on your heels. Go ahead and sit back on your heels. Close your eyes. Hands on your thighs or on your heart. Slow your breath. Each exhale, allow the heaviness of the exhale to root you down into the earth. Allow the inhale to find expansion. Come on up onto your shins. Bring your hands to your low back. Curl your toes under. Engage your core. Root down into your shins and your feet. Lift the chest up. Roll the shoulders to the back of the body. Now pull your ears back so that it's like a bit, you know, with a horse, your jaw is pulling back. Now keeping the rib cage hugged in, slide the hands down the legs and maybe to your heels. You do one, try both. So Ustrasana, Camel. Just stretching the front of the body. Hands can stay right here on the hips if this is better. You're still going to get the same stretch. Keep the core strong so that you're not putting this on the low back. Rolling the shoulder blades back. Take another breath, puffing the chest towards the sky. Bring the hands to the low back. Bring the chin to the chest. And sit back onto your heels again. Come forward to hands and knees. Walk those knees back a bit. Hands underneath the shoulders. Take the right knee, bring it to your right wrist. Walk the left toes to the back of your mat. Oh, this feels good. Good. Stay upright here. So as you come up, it's a little bit of a back bend. So make sure you're finding as much curvature in the upper back as you are in the low back. So you got to pull that rib cage in for the support of the low back and drag those shoulder blades to the back of the body. You can stay here finding balance, or you're going to reach the left arm back towards the left foot, bending the left knee for a quad stretch. I don't know if you can see that. If you want more about pigeon, I did a tutorial this week. It's on my page. It's also on the Balance Webster YouTube channel. You take the hand to the back of the head and maybe wrap it around. Gently release the left foot down. Walk the left foot back a little bit more and then just relax into pigeon pose. Slow breath in and out. You deserve this. You worked hard. It's okay to take breaks, right? We have to allow ourselves to take care of ourselves. It's okay during this time. All right. Curl the left toes under. Bring the hands underneath the shoulders. And come on up. I want you to come to, we're going to get into Hanumanasana. So I want you to straighten the right leg and bend the left knee down to the mat. It's however you get there. Awkward. Take that right leg forward and try and walk the left leg back. So you're coming into splits. I was telling Hannah this week in her class on Thursday at 4 that I just read that if you want to get into splits, you got to stretch the back leg, the quad, the hip flexor. That's what's going to allow those hips to come down a little bit more. One more breath. All right, come on up. Come to hands and knees. Oh. Left knee to the left wrist. Walk the right leg back. Good, so come upright. I'm gonna come forward so you can see the pose. Coming upright. So this is requiring the same thing that all of our one-legged balance poses did. Foundation, hugging into the midline of the body. That's if you want to take that right foot off the mat. You can just stay here, finding balance. This could be challenging enough to stay here. Or you're going to take that right hand behind you, reaching back for the right foot. Squeezing in for balance. Maybe you want to try that left arm up. Or, this is not my great side. I don't know if I can get the elbow. Let's see. All right, gently release. Release the foot. Walk the right leg back a little bit further, and then go ahead and melt down into your pigeon pose. Slow breathing in and out. Allow yourself to melt down. Allow yourself to let go. We have to give ourselves permission for this stuff. All right, walk the hands back. Find your way into a runner stretch with the left leg straight, the right knee is down. Walking that left foot forward and that right leg back. Take your time. So you can also take something for underneath that front hip, the left hip, to give you some support. Got flexy bendy girl behind me. And one more breath. All right. Come on down. Oh, shake out your legs. I don't know if you can feel that. Come on to your backs. Feet are hip distance apart. Hi, Roxanne. Drop your knees to the, so keep your feet and knees wide. I want you to drop your knees to the left. Take that left ankle on top of the right knee and let those hips open. You can open up your right arm and gaze to the right. But with this, I want you to think about those inner thighs melting to the mat and that low back expanding. That'll take the pressure off of some of those back bends we did today. One more breath here. All right, lower that left foot back onto the mat. Let those knees come back to center, and you're going to drop them to the right. Take that right ankle over the left knee. Now think about those inner thighs melting towards the mat and the low back expanding. All right, right, let that right foot hit the mat. Let the knees go to the sky. Pull the left knee into the chest and grab the outside of the left foot. You can extend the right leg long if you want. You're in a half happy baby here. So really getting the stretch through the hips here. You should feel the front of the right leg. You should feel the inner left thigh. If you can't grab the outside of the left foot, grab the outside of the left leg, okay? So your arm is inside of the left knee. Your hand is outside of the left foot. Now, if you can, come towards a straight left leg. Bend the left knee, place the left foot on the mat. You can do the same thing on the right. So grab the outside of the right foot, maybe extend the left leg long, the arms inside of the right leg, the hands outside of the left foot or outside of the left leg, up to you. So starting in the half happy baby, widening the thigh, pulling it down towards the outside of that side of the body. Then come towards a straight and right leg. For fun, press into that right big toe mound. Whoo, as you do that. I hope that changed it. All right, bend that right knee again. Pull the left knee into the chest. Come to a full happy baby. And then go ahead and sway a little bit side to side so you feel those thighs hitting the mat. Now as you come to the left, I want you to extend the right leg long. And then come to the right and extend the left leg long. Now come back to center and extend both legs. Bend both knees. Give yourself a hug. Take that playlist, push it to the last song. I think it's called Chill Yoga. Extend the legs out onto the mat. Bring the hands, either one hand to your belly and one hand to your heart, or open up to the sides of your body. I'm going to send you guys some energy work while you're in Shavasana. So if you want to have those palms open, go ahead and do that. If you don't know what that is, that's okay. You're just going to feel a little bit more relaxed than normal. Take a big breath in through your nose and let it out through your mouth. One more time, take a big breath in. Good morning, Randy. And go ahead, let it out. Letting yourself melt into the earth, relaxing your jaw, the tongue from the roof of your mouth. Being open to whatever comes as you release into the mat. Allowing that breath to flow through your body. Noticing how that breath, that awareness on the breath changes your attention to the present moment and changes your attention to release down into that earth and to receive whatever's coming. One moment at a time, each moment as it is. Start to lengthen your breath. Feeling that space in your body that you created today. Feeling all parts of your body that are touching the earth. Bringing awareness not only to the peacefulness of this moment, but to the groundedness of this moment. Knowing that this foundation is what's going to set you apart today. Knowing this earthiness is what you need. Go ahead and wiggle your fingers and your toes. Roll your hands around your wrists, your feet around your ankles. Let your head roll from side to side. Taking a deep breath in, reach your fingertips to the back of the room, your toes to the front. And as you exhale, bend your knees and elbows and roll to the right sides of your bodies. When you're ready, come to seated. Inhale your arms up to the sky. Exhale your hands to heart center, bowing your heads, taking a moment to thank yourself for this practice of yoga that grounds us, that allows us to believe, that tests us, but reminds us each time we breathe how important this practice is. I thank you for coming, and I offer each and every one of you Namaste.